feel so terrible. I mean, obviously, Ben, I've just, while he was on the advert then, I could have shared another,
Welcome back to Big Si Blogs. Yes, I am Big Si. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So I am Big Si, and today's video is a couple of things. I'm off to get weighed because it's weighing day today. My diet, 6 stone nearly off. Going to get weighed. Yes, the weather is absolutely awful, terrible. We've had 10 days of sun. Hopefully this stops the migrants. Anyway, today's video, as I say, is Ryan from Raise the Colours. Now, Ryan is, how can I put it? Ryan's gone on a TV programme and he's expressing his feelings. And he's also emphasised that Billy, that everybody's saying is the co-founder of Raise the Colours, isn't the co-founder of Raise the Colours. He's nothing to do with Raise the Colours. He's just helped out occasionally. Nothing to do with the setting up of Raise the Colours whatsoever. So what he's done, which is a dreadful accident, I would imagine. I mean, somebody in our family, a similar thing happened on a night out. He got punched, and he's the one that was the victim, to be fair. He hit his head on the ground, and you know, he's no longer with us. But Ryan, it's affected Ryan massively because it's tarnishing, and not tarnishing the name of Raise the Colours. It's I mean, how would you actually address a subject like this? To be fair, it's an awful subject to address and to deal with for anybody, and that's all parties. That's the person that lost their life. I mean, for the family, it must be absolutely awful. You know, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know how you couldn't even put yourself in that position. Awful for Billy's family as well, believe it or not. Billy's, he didn't go out intentionally to do this, you know. Billy just was supporting Raise the Colours. And they got surrounded and they got cornered. And it's a horrible accident by the sounds of it that's gone wrong. And unfortunately, it's cost somebody's life. And then it's affected Ryan's family, Ryan personally. Probably Ryan is carrying a lot of guilt, to be fair, because they were out doing it with the Raise the Colours, and it's a very touchy subject. You've got to be careful what you say on you, because it's happened, and it's happened, and it shouldn't have happened. It's wrong on all parties, to be fair. Obviously, people that's still here have got to get on with it. I have to try and move on the best they can, tactfully, delicately, without upsetting other people, I suppose. I mean, their own families are upset. The family of the victim is upset. I just don't know. I don't know what to say, to be fair. Ryan's very sympathetic. It's affected him massively, and it probably will affect Ryan for the rest of his life. The victim who was hit in the pub, because that's what happened. There was a fight in the pub, and they actually attacked Billy and Ryan, and Billy obviously defended himself, and he hit him. He's a big lad, Billy. 3 days later, this chap obviously passed away, as it's in the news. I mean, how do you move on with something like that? How would you pick up the pieces and move on? You know, that's going to be something that's going to be on your mind. Guilt, you carry the guilt, don't you, the rest of your life, I suppose. You feel for the family badly. You feel it's just a horrible situation. It shouldn't have happened. And nobody should have been hurt. There shouldn't have been a fight. There shouldn't have been any orchestration in the pub. There shouldn't have been any violence. The landlord shouldn't have manhandled anybody. Billy shouldn't have lashed out. It shouldn't have happened. Nothing should have happened. They should have walked out and called the police, and Ryan and the lads, when asked to leave, should have left. Don't forget, I mean, you see someone like that and you end up being part of something like dragged into something like that, it's going to affect you. It's going to affect you massively, isn't it? So anyway, without further ado, here is a short video of Ryan. I'm going to get weird. I'll tell the results and then I'll play the video. Let's get into it.
I feel so terrible. I mean, obviously, Ben, I've just, while he was on the advert there, and I could have shared another, I don't want anyone to ever feel anything for myself, because this is totally, I feel so terrible for the family and the friends of the guy involved. And this has affected two families, and it's affected a lot of people involved by what's happened, and it's absolutely tragic. So I just want to reiterate that again. It's just devastating. And I have got my own businesses, and I have got my own family, my own life, and I am I'd like to say I'm a run-of-the-mill normal guy, and raise the colours and all the hard work we've done and what we've done, and the ultra far left again, jumping onto every little thing and I'm getting phone calls, and I've had death threats. I've had all sorts of horrible things happening. The police have still got my phone from the week before. The cherry picker van has been took off us. I'm on bail from the thing in Oxford. I'm just like, I don't know. It's just hard to keep picking yourself up, and this is horrendous what's happened, and it's sadly it's a real sad thing that's happened, and it's nothing to do with Raise the Colours. And yet, for me putting my Raise the Colours hat on now, Raise the Colours is getting tarred with that brush. Even yourself thought that Billy was a co-founder, and the guy's not. He was just a guy that come and helped out now and again. So it's unfortunate for the tens and tens of thousands of the people that follow Raise the Colours for us to be tarred with that brush that the ultra far left would love to do. So what's the next steps for Raise the Colours? Obviously everything's been ceased and down tools out of respect, and a week of respect for the family. And tomorrow we was meant to be doing a big event in Shrewsbury where we was putting all the flags and banners up and stuff like that, but the police have got that van, they won't release it. So it's a catalogue of issues and problems for little reward, really, because it's as if we're the criminals in the flag movement, in the boat movement, and now the ultra far left are trying to attach this terrible scenario to people from Raise the Colours. And I completely understand that they would do that, because that's what they're like. But this is completely disconnected. And like I say, I feel for the family, and I feel saddened for the friends, and I feel very, very sad for both families involved. So we're going to go. I'm going to support a guy tomorrow who supported us quite a bit. He drove down to Epping when we'd done that. He helped us at the St George's Day Parade, and he's doing his own event in Shrewsbury. And I'm going to go and show my respect to him, and I'm going to go and walk with him and help him. I've had the police phone me about that, saying we need to let you know that there's no bail conditions out for you and warrants. We have to let you know this now. And I'm like, I should think so. I'm not a criminal, so I'd hope there wasn't a warrant out for me. So no, I'm the PCSO officer that deals with it. My name's Sean, and I'll meet you tomorrow. And how many are you bringing in? I said, I'm just a normal guy. I've got this movement going because it's the state of the country. And he said, well, the left are going to be there, and we're going to. I said, listen, we don't want any confrontations with people that are left-minded. Let them do their thing, and if they believe that they're doing the right thing, that's down to them. This is a free country, but we believe that us standing up for the flag of our country in our country, we believe that that's the right thing to do. And if that represents that we've got the weakest borders in the history of bloody mankind at the moment, it's ridiculous. So we will highlight that within our speeches and our chats. And we are getting invaded daily. The French military are on the beach at the moment. I don't know if you've seen any posts I've done in the last 7 days, but I've got raw footage of us being invaded, and whatever's gone on, that is the forefront of what we do, and we don't believe that that's right. And we're doing it to protect people, and we're doing it so people are safe. And it's just unfortunate what's gone on this week, and that Raise the Colour's name's been attached to this incident, because it's completely separate and unrelated.
So there we go, people. He is very sorry. He's going to carry it the rest of his life. My condolences go out to the family of the gentleman that lost his life. I'm very sad to hear that. Yep. Anyway, see you in the next one.